So yeah, we would usually, it's evening services, so we'd start off with worship usually, and then kind of move into a response time. So it was just a really, really great time. Just spend time talking to God and like working things out with Him, and just yeah, God did a lot of cool things up during services there, and just yeah, like lots of great worship. Yeah, just a great place to have a nice weekend with your friends out in the snow and with Jesus, spending time just in the Word and worship up in the mountains. We started worship, like everything's going well, just great worship songs, having a good time, just Holy Spirit, just presence heavy in the room, like everybody already could feel it. So I was in the back of the room praying, and God gave me a word that I needed to go pray over the mic for like healing of physical, mental, just any kind of healing that people needed. He just gave me the word that if we have faith that He will heal, He's going to do it. And I've just been hearing that a lot lately, but especially then it just said, okay, you need to go pray this out, and this is going to change stuff. So I was like in the back of the room. I didn't want to go pray on the mic. It was scary. I was kind of arguing with God, and he eventually won, obviously. I was not like full of faith at that moment. I was like, I just had a tiny bit. I had enough faith to go pray on the microphone. I didn't have faith that he was gonna deliver. I didn't have faith that all these people were gonna get healed. I hoped for that and I wanted that, but I didn't have the faith to believe that that was going to happen. Yeah, I went up and prayed that over the mic, just for healing. If you need healing, come to the front. Just any kind of healing, whether it's been something you've been dealing with for 5 years or just a couple of weeks, anything you need. And so tons of people came to the front, like kneeling in the altar area. So it was just really, really cool immediate response. After service, we continued. Everything was going really well. Like again, a lot of good worship and just great time with the Spirit in the room. And a bunch of people that, like a few of my friends at least, like 4 or 5 people came over to me after and just like were saying how much that word from me, how much that affected them. And that just like again struck me as like, wow, okay, God actually did stuff with that. Like I was just like scared. I was like, okay, it's a word, maybe one person gets healed or something. But seeing that many people come up and have like afterwards and tell me about it, it's just like crazy to see how many people actually got healed and how worth it is to risk embarrassing yourself to go pray on a microphone, to go pray in front of other people, because the net gain, like the potential gain from that is so much more than the potential loss. Like, so what, maybe you stumble over your words, you get embarrassed, but seeing that many people healed again, it just like boosted my faith, my courage, everything is just really exciting. Yeah, a lot of people that like I know have been dealing with things, like been praying for them for a long time. I've just seen so many different healings for those people, and it's just really awesome to see like the amount of healing that God does when we have faith. But just seeing that little bit of faith grow into something so much bigger, just really, it just again inspired me and just like boosted my confidence and my courage for Jesus. It's just like, okay, if I have the faith to go speak this to people, to go speak Jesus to people, it's going to have such a great impact, like just exponential like growth in terms of like the reward from that. Like we don't need mountains, like we don't need a ton of faith, we don't need large amounts. All we need is just a little bit of faith, and He can do so much with that. Just seeing that little bit of faith turned into so much more is just really awesome.